This is Romeo, and I really just wanted to be able to show y'all how I use this dog sunscreen, sun skin protector whenever I am going to be using it on him. So as you can see, he is pretty much a black dog, and his fur is actually pretty thick. So I don't put it on him everywhere, but because we are a family who fishes, we go to the beach, sometimes hanging out with us all day. So when it's the days where like the sun's gonna be out a lot, what we typically do is we just put it like here on his nose, and then, oh, you wanna give kisses, and then a little bit on his ears, and maybe like down here around like his belly area, because sometimes he does like to lay on his side. So I typically just, shake it a bit. And since it is gonna be his face, I'm not going to do a direct spray. So yeah, I typically just do a little spray in my hand. You can see how it comes out. It does come out white. So obviously he's a small dog, so I'm only gonna do a small amount. Just like a little bit on my thumb. Come here, Romeo. Come on. He's a Chihuahua, so he does get a little shy. So I just rub a little bit on his nose. And then I still have it here on my thumb. You can see it's a little shiny. And then like I'll go here like on his ears, just because the fur is a little bit thinner. Make sure you can see. So I'll do like my thumb and my pointer finger, and then I'll do just like a little bit on his, ears, and then a little bit on his nose. And nope, don't lick it. They say it's fine if they do lick it in like small amounts. You just want to make sure they're not like excessively licking it, which has not been an issue. So yeah, that's how I use it on my small Chihuahua. I do think that because I'm using such a small amount, it does make the spray part a little bit easier. If this were like a larger dog, then it would probably be better if it came out more of like a mist and it had like a further range, because this range here, it's not a lot. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. So like it comes out a bit like wet when you press it down all the way. Like I said, for me, that's not a big deal because I'm typically just putting it on my hands. I do also make sure I wash my hands first, just to be cautious. But yeah, that's what it looks like in the bowl from just that one spray. So just be mindful. I would maybe spray it on something first to see how your sprayer comes out before you go directly to the dog. But I mean, yeah, overall, I love that, it's safe for the dogs. Like I said, even if they do lick it a little bit, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't have any like crazy smell. Actually don't really smell anything. It doesn't really have any crazy smells. It has a very, very, very light scent, sort of like a clean, fresh, and even that is barely there. So it's a sunscreen that you can feel confident putting on your dog, making sure they're not going to be hurt. And yeah, the bottle was actually bigger than I anticipated. It looks a lot bigger than it does in the photo. So I'm sure that for our dog, this is going to last a long time. Again, if you have a bigger dog, that may be a different story. But yeah, that's how I use this.